the second half of the explanation of kata on representative forms is a little bit more complicated, and these are done for higher rankings. So, number 7. I'm coming out of an alley. I have an opponent waiting for me that has challenged me. He, in turn, is worried about my ability, so he has 2 men on either side of the end of the alley waiting to ambush me. So as I come forward, I see them in my peripheral vision. So I cut this man down to the right, cut this man down to the left, and then come in and cut down the original lip. And then step back, survey the damage, and perform the Ochiburi, and then retreat down the alley. Number 8, Gamanate. Basically, a gaman is the upper lip, and it is the second of the kata that I mentioned earlier, that you are not out to kill your opponent, but take him without drawing blood. This time you use the gashira to strike him in the upper lip and knock his head back. Now you pull this off and take out the attacker behind you, and then turn and cut this man down if it need be. Then Yoko Chiburi Noto. Number 9, an opponent or someone who is walking beside you, so the samurai, is going to perform what you did in number 7. He's going to come forward and cut at you here. As he draws his sword, you in turn are going to take and draw yours and slice his wrist. Then you're going to take and thrust your sword into his belly, and then draw it out, and chiburi, and then noto, draw up, peel your hand off, and then retreat the way you came. Number 10. Here you're being escorted by 4 samurai. They have been told to assassinate you, and the leader is here to your right, in front. You have 2 in front here and 2 behind. So as you come forward, he goes for his sword, and again, you don't want to draw blood, so you come down on his forearm to keep him from drawing his sword. He struggles, so you hit him in the solar plexus, and you see the person behind you going for his sword. So you thrust into him. You turn back. This man has recovered. So you cut him down. Now the person to your rear goes for his sword. So you turn and cut him down. Now the person that was in front of you on the left turns and comes at you. You turn and you cut him down. And you step back Survey the damage. Shiburi. Molto. And then retreat from whence you came. Juipome. Soagiri. Soagiri means continuous cutting. Now this could mean that you have 5 cuts that you're going to be performing. This could be against 5 people, or it could be variation on the same movement. Because what you do here is you come forward and you make like you're going to draw your sword, which causes your opponent to cut prematurely. And when he does, you come back and raise the blade, and like in number 3, his sword deflects off. And you cut from the temple to the chin. Or you could have cut through his clavicle or collarbone, or you could cut underneath his arm, or you could cut across his guts, or you could cut straight down from the top of his head to his tanden. Tanden is 2 inches below the navel. And then Yoko Chiburi, Noto. Now, number 12 is Nukiuchi, and this means surprise attack. And it is a defense against a very basic kata that is 600 years old from Katori Shintoru. And in this kata, basically, it's an attacking form. So you come forward, draw your sword, and cut. Form a spinning chiburi. So to defend against this, okay, as the person comes to attack you, you retreat and you draw the sword upward. You pull back on the sword, so if you draw forward, he's going to slice your wrist. So from here you come backwards and draw your sword straight up. And then grab it, and as his sword goes by, you come over it and either slice his wrist or you cut his body proper. And then from here, you're going to step backwards and chiburi and return the sword. And then peel your hand off and come forward. So those are the 12 kata. And from here, you're just going to come down and grab the ties of the segeo, and you pull on that. And then you push the saya out, and you place your forearm or your forefinger on the sword, take the segeo, and you have 3 even lines here, and then you're going to pull it forward, pull the sword out, and bow to the sword, and then bring it back. Bow to your judges. And then retreat. 1, 2, 3. Pivot on the balls of your feet and step off. So those are the 12 kata that we use for ranking. And the judges would pick 5 that they believed, out of the 12, that they believed would show the best side of you or your best abilities, depending on the rank that you're trying to go for. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.